και από τον χώρο των τυχερών παιχνιδιών, αλλά είναι μια ολόκληρη βιομηχανία από ό,τι ακούσαμε, θα προχωρήσουμε στην επόμενη εταιρεία, η οποία είναι η TeamViewer Greece. Και θα παρακαλέσω την κυρία Σταύρου.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zoltazara Hristova from the talent acquisition team from TeamViewer and a colleague of Evangelia.
Welcome to our event. We're listening to you.
We're good to go. Okay, good. Just I will present my screen. Second. I hope you can see it.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, thank you very much, first of all, for having us today. My name is Latuzara. I'm part of our talent acquisition team. And today I'm here with my colleagues, Marcus Wagner, who is our Vice President of Software Development, and two of our team leads, Christodoulos Papas and Thomas Athanasiou, who are in charge of our engineering teams in Ioannina. And we are going to present to you some interesting facts about the hub that we have in Greece and a bit about the software teams there and our hiring practices when it comes to especially internship opportunities. So I'm giving the word to Marcus, who will tell you a bit more about TeamViewer.
Perfect. Thank you, Sarah, for the introduction. So thank you for having me today. I know that everybody's time here is valuable, and I tried to make it short about the facts about TeamViewer. As Sarah said, so my name is Marcus, and I'm leading one of the R&D departments within TeamViewer, and partly I'm also responsible for the R&D hub in Ioannina, so that's why I'm here today. And as I said, a few notes about what is TeamViewer about. So maybe most of you already know the brand TeamViewer, because we are the most prominent brand in the remote control sector worldwide. As you see in the slides, we up to now have more than 2.5 billion installations worldwide, and we are also now covering more than 600,000 paying subscribers worldwide. So that is really a large number, and we are serving a large community, and that's also where we are very proud of our worldwide brand here. Maybe next slide. Thank you very much. That you also know a little bit about our history and where we are coming from. So TeamViewer was founded in 2005 in Göppingen in Germany. So we are more than now 17 years old. Already 5 years later, in 2010, we already served more than 100 million installations worldwide. We then afterwards, a few years later, when we increased our market leading position in the remote control sector, we did a new market entry in our IoT, AR, and enterprise solutions environment. Additionally to that, 1 year later, we are also listed as a stock market company. So already you can buy our stocks in the German stock exchange. And then at the beginning of 2020, we opened the R&D office in Ioannina and started with our first acquisitions to increase our positioning in the new areas, in the new product areas. So there were acquisitions like UBMax, AR company, Xelion, an Engage company, Upskill with Copic, also AR companies. We also, as you maybe also recognized, we are the shirt sponsor of Manchester United. So maybe also if you're a football fan, you will recognize our logo on there. Maybe next slide, please. Yes, and on top of that, I want to sorry for that. Exactly, our R&D locations and employees worldwide. So as you know, as we're a stock listed company, we also have an, let's say, bigger size of employees, and that's also the reason why we already cover different R&D locations worldwide. So as you see on the slide here, we already have R&D locations in Germany, in Austria, increase. There we are serving up to now 43 employees. We have it also in Portugal, USA, and Romania, and we are continuously growing our teams. And maybe a few short sentences about our product portfolio. So within the last years, we heavily invested in our product portfolio to serve multiple use cases in different areas. So you can imagine from where we started, from small companies to large enterprises, and from B2C to B2B, we nearly can cover every use case out in the industry which serves exactly one purpose. Because we in TeamViewer, we have the goal, we have the vision to connect anyone, anytime, and anywhere in the world. And this is all about our product portfolio. This is where we are striving through, and this is where we need all our helps about from our R&D engineering people to drive this vision, to drive our products, to drive our innovation forward. That was a short summary about us as TeamViewer, as a company. And now I want to hand over to the team leads to give you a better overview about what is it working inside TeamViewer as a software engineer or inside the R&D team.
Okay, then. Hi, I think it's my turn. Yeah, hi, everyone. I'm Thomas. Thanks for having us here. I'm one of the team leads. I'm responsible for the core teams, the teams that are working with TeamViewer Remote Control, the one I suppose you mostly know. I would like to talk to you about how the teams here in Greece are structured. And it's something that I know from the university since I'm here located in Ioannina also. I know how we are working here in Greece in Ioannina University. I know that you already have working with your students about explaining what a framework is, like Agile or Scrum specifically. So we are an Agile company and we work with Scrum teams. What does this mean in simple words is that we try to be as much as adaptable in the changes as we can. Sometimes new features might come and we might need to start working really fast on some other areas. And this is what we're proud of with our developers. What the Scrum team is about is that we have the product owner on one side. The product owner is responsible of bringing the items to the team that are, let's say, more important in the time being, right? Imagine that we're working on sprints. This means that we are estimating and we're planning for the next 2 weeks, usually, or maybe 4 weeks. And we are communicating to them, to our stakeholders, what we're going to deliver for the next sprint. So the product owner role is very, very critical because he needs to understand what we need to work first and prioritize the tasks that where the team might currently needs to work. Of course, there is always the role of Scrum Master. Not so common in Greece, I know, but it's a role that is crucial for the teams and very, very helpful. Scrum Master is responsible handling the Scrum ceremonies. Scrum ceremonies means that we have some dailies meetings every day, like 15 minutes. The whole team is gathering together and explains what we did yesterday, what we're going to work on today, if we have something that holds the team back. And this is the role of the Scrum Master. The developer's role in this, I suppose, is the more interesting part for you guys, the students. We would like to work, at least, I mean, I'm talking to my part in the core, we like to be cross-functional. What does this mean? It means that it's very close to the university's, how the university is thinking. And I mean, we work in different areas through our lessons. We learn a lot of stuff. and we would like the developer to has the knowledge on working, for example, with object-oriented programming, and be able to switch in different technologies like web technologies or React things that I suppose you all know and you like working on that. So the Scrum team, to conclude, what I'm describing to you is like 6-7 people, maybe more, but not more than 9. 1 product owner, 1 Scrum Master, 5-6 developers, and usually in the developers teams there is always 1 QA engineer, quality assurance engineer, that makes sure that our products goes to our customers in a very, very good shape, in a very, very good quality. That's all. I think I didn't exceed the time limit. I will hand over to Chris Christodoulos.
Yep, thank you. Hello, I'm Chris. I'm team lead for 2 teams here in Ioannina for the Engage solutions. So as Thomas very well described, the Scrum teams have 5 to 7 software engineers. Then we have dedicated quality assurance engineers who usually make sure that what the end user will see is something usable and contains no bugs. And QA engineers also handle test automation and make sure that automated tests run every day and make sure that nothing is broken in the development life cycle. Then we have the product owners, Scrum Masters, and of course, developers that we need to grow them and help them see how an environment in a company looks like. In our teams, we have highly motivated individuals, expert in various areas like Android, iOS, C++, and whatever. Think of it, and I'm sure that we will have an expert in that area. Then all of them are team players. Everyone is helping each other. I always see moving around people going to the desks. Hey, do you need help here? Or I need help there. And everyone is eager to help each other. And we have all levels of experience from junior to senior. Zara, next slide, please. Okay, and for the products that are developed in our hub in Ioannina are the TeamViewer Classroom, TeamViewer Engage, and the TeamViewer Core that you most probably know. And then the platforms that we're working on and develop products for are Windows, macOS, Linux, iOS, Android, and of course, cross-platform. Then we have a new HTML5 web client and with React, other web technologies, and of course, audio video streaming experts, and because our products needs those. Okay, that's it. Then I will hand over back to Marcus.
Thank you, Chris. I think we are now nearly at the end of this presentation, but let me shortly cover our values and culture here a little bit, because we believe it is one of our biggest assets what we have here in TeamViewer, and so it's very important for us to show you this. So we in TeamViewer, we believe that a strong culture brings us further to the next level in the long term. We think as a company that the customer should come first, and therefore we need people here to bring the passion with it, people who trust each other and having a mindset of simplicity here. Because especially we believe when you come out of the university, skills can be learned, and you will be not the highly trained years of experienced engineer or product owner or whatever, but mindset and passion are not that easily teachable in the end. But if you're passionate about what you do and what you want to make the next step forward, I think you're right with us. And in addition to that, we want to make your work life easy as possible. So we try to bring on a daily basis the mindset of the startup culture combined with a large enterprise with us. And with this combination, we believe that a lot of innovations and potentials are automatically brought into the place. And so that's one of the reasons why we want you to be happy with us, because we believe in a win-win principle. That means we want that you be happy with us because we believe happy and motivated employees will stay long-term with us and contribute to our vision in the long term. And that is also the reason that we, as a company, especially for young professionals, we want to invest in your skills, and we don't want to see you go afterwards. And so therefore, besides our amazing culture, we offer also several benefits for our employees, like pizza days, free coffee, and so on, what you see here at the slides. And with this sentence, I want to thank you, everybody, for your attention, and hopefully a few of us we will see in the future within our company. And now I want to hand over for the last sentences to Sarah again.
Thank you, Marcos. And yeah, maybe now what you might be interested in is how to become part of TeamViewer. Basically, what we are definitely interested in is having interns who could help us in achieving our goals. And definitely, we have a couple of internship positions already available on our website. You could check more about them. And the goal for each internship is actually to be converted later on to a full-time employment, given that the internship, of course, is successful. To see some numbers, the internship program was introduced last year, 2021. So far we have done 5 transfers in that year, and 2022 just started. We have already 2 people that were actually turned into full-time employees. Usually, what you can imagine as hiring process for those positions is basically you submit your CV in our system, then our HR team together with the hiring manager, or in this case the team lead, will screen the CV. The successful ones will go through a short 15-20 minute interview, either with me or with our colleague Eva. And if you succeed, then you go to the second stage, which is usually a shorter call with the team lead, and then third stage would be then a bit broader technical discussion with, again, the team lead and one of our engineering team members. Requirements for the interns, usually what we are interested in is basically seeing people in their close to finishing their studies, or maybe last semester, or potentially already have submitted their thesis and are looking for their career kickoff. And yeah, for of course, completed military service is also something that we expect in order to fulfill the internship, to turn the internship into a full-time employment. And of course, English language is also something that we are interested in, because you'll be part of a global team, and then that means you'll be collaborating also with teams based in Germany, some people based also in Austria. So it really means that you will be part of a global international environment. And with that, yeah, I would say this is from our side. Definitely, we are happy to welcome any applications. And yeah, thank you very much again for having us. I hope you had enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you very much for all of you for your presentation in our Career Days event. It was really very useful for, I think, for our candidates to see the roles that you have in TeamViewer and in Ioannina, TeamViewer in Ioannina, and see how they can fit in one or some of them. Unfortunately, we have to continue because the time has passed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Have a
day.
good
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice day.